it's just a little bit over a quarter of the year 2023, and yeah, let's just jump into it, I guess. For time period, we have Friday to Thursday as usual, March 31st until April 6th. When I'm recording this, it's actually already 8th of April, so yeah. But when this video is out, it's only what? Yeah, I guess it's 8th of April, I guess. So yeah, let's just start. First, we have Andrew Tate release. So Andrew Tate had been detained, right, because of the things like like allegation and stuff like that. And apparently, after a lot of delays, he eventually got out. Um, Although he's still in the status of home thing, like I don't know what it's called, but basically he can only be at his house. I don't think he can go out yet. So yeah, there's that. I have no idea though what's the result of their the allegation and stuff like that. I feel like it's not my field to discuss about that. Usually when there's things like this, in my opinion, I feel like we can only just give it to the to the judge or court or stuff like that, or like laws or something, right? And I feel like I'm just a part of public. I don't want to I don't want to drop any arguments or opinions that I don't know, you know, at all. So yeah. Also, I feel like it also should uh, happen to everyone else. I feel like if you hate Andrew Tate, it's okay. But I feel like if you just want him to get arrested, I feel like there is something wrong with that. There should be like laws above that, right? So yeah. Otherwise, it's just gonna be another witch trial thing, which we don't want to happen. So yeah. Anyway, there's that again. Like I said, it's just waiting until the court or stuff like that, right? It's just something out there that I feel like we shouldn't have to worry about. So yeah. Next we have Dungeons and Dragons. It's actually just out. Well, this week, obviously, but I think it's fine. I haven't watched the movie though, but I feel like by the enthusiasts from the actor and stuff, and also the community, I think it's actually perceived positively. I think. I mean, at least from what I've seen. So yeah, maybe I will watch this sometime. I have no idea, but yeah, there's that. Also, we know that there's been a drama, right, about the D&D back in February, I think, or January late. It's all about the copyright and stuff, which people, disliked about. So, yeah, I have no idea if the same people that dislike that also dislike this movie, or they just already move on past that. So, yeah, there's that. Next, we have Chilla's Art. So, Chilla's Art, as we all know, it's the developers from Japan of various games, horror games, and apparently they are teasing another game which is called Night Security. I have no idea though um, when this one will be out, but I'm actually down for it. So yeah, hopefully it will drop out this summer, and then if they do have more time, for projects, I do hope that they release another one sometime later this Halloween, or maybe this one's gonna be Halloween. I don't know, but that'll be a little bit too far from now, and I feel like they're already putting it out on, yeah, for wish list and stuff like that. I feel like it's almost finished. So yeah, maybe this summer, and then again, if they have another time, then maybe later down on Halloween. So yeah, I do hope so. At least Halloween, because it's actually April. It's only like what, May, June, July, August, September, October. It's only what is it, like 6 months until Halloween. So yeah, it's kind of crazy how time actually just flies really fast. So yeah, but there is that. Next we have Harry Potter reboot. So apparently Harry Potter, the franchise, they are thinking about making a reboot, which at first I would say it's okay. I guess it's fine, because it's been more than 10 years at this point. Even it's almost close to 20 years. since the first one. So I feel like it's, or even more. I have no idea, but yeah, it's maybe it's already time for a reboot or remake. But apparently not. Apparently people don't really like that. Now I have no idea if they don't like the concept or if they just don't like because it's J.K. Rowling, and we all know that if it's another reboot or remake, then some portion of the money will go towards J.K. Rowling, and all these people just dislike J.K. Rowling in general because she had like opinions or thoughts about things that they didn't like. So now I have no idea again if they solely just don't like Harry Potter, the concept of the reboot, or if they just don't like just because it's another J.K. Rowling stuff. So yeah, but me personally, I think it will be fine if it gets rebooted. Although we all know that the original Harry Potter, I feel like it's already great. I feel like for the movies that were out during that time, I feel like they're really great actually. So yeah, my favorite still is the Harry Potter 7 Part 1, which is the Deathly Hallows Part 1, basically, because it's more like mental challenge or stuff, because yeah, the entire movie is just about your mental getting broken down, right? So it's just all sadness and stuff, which I feel like it's really great in a world of wizardry and stuff. They still have this kind of challenge, so yeah, it's actually very interesting ones. I feel like, yeah, again, like I said, part one of the seventh movie is actually very great in my opinion. So yeah, um, so there is that. Also, like people also kind of wonder what happened after that. So instead of rebooting, why don't they just continue the series? What happened after the Lord Voldemort just got beaten? What happened after what happened towards the remaining people, the followers basically, and then what happened to, like, I don't know, like what happened towards them, these three people over here, the kids, like yeah, it's I feel like there should be more story after that. So yeah, again, I have no idea. So yeah, and then what else? But these, yeah, just basically people want the continuation of the story instead of making a reboot, which I really like. We do have the Fantastic Beast and where to find them, and then whatever the rest of them. They're great. It's like bite snack, a snack bite. I feel like yeah. I feel like but it's more like a standalone, right? It's like in different parts, so it's kind of not really connected. There are some connections made, but it's not the continuation of the story. So there's that. But anyway, there's that. Next we have Super Mario Bros. As well. It's just out on April 5th, apparently, Wednesday. So when I'm recording this, when this is out, it's like what now? 2 days ago, actually. Yeah, it just went full global, yeah, worldwide basically. I haven't watched this one as well. Maybe I'll watch myself. I have no idea, but there's that. Next we have from Twitch, another week from Twitch making news, but this one is another L, I would say, because people don't really like the idea. So basically, Twitch can release a feature where they will be connecting between the streamers and their like sponsors. So there's that. I know at first it sounds really nice, but there is always a catch, right? Like if someone help you to do something, there's always been a pay or a fee, and this one where people dislike because um, it's just another way of Twitch trying to get money from the streamers, and they dislike that. People think that they can already do sponsors on their own. They already can handle themselves. So there is no need for Twitch to involve and even try to get a piece of the cake, basically. So that's why people just dislike this entire idea. Now I have no idea the continuation of the story. Like if they are still going with this concept or if they will still proceed with this one. So yeah, there's that. Next we have from YouTube. YouTube now just added um, a tab for podcast, and yeah, I guess it's nice. I actually do make podcasts as well, which is called the 1 Year 365. The entire idea is that it's supposed to be some kind of podcast. So yeah, I'm probably gonna put that one over there in its own playlist. So yeah, because I don't want to re-upload those just so that they can make it to the podcast tab. I'm just gonna make playlist for that. So next one we have FNAF Five Nights at Freddy's and Saw 10. Will be coming out this Halloween. I'm kind of excited for this one because FNAF, it's from the game. It's the first movie that's gonna be made. It's I was a little bit concerned as well because this is the first movie. Like people's expectation will be high, like they want the movie to be as accurate as the game, etc., etc. And yeah, I'm actually quite curious myself. So yeah, if it's actually turning out to be great, then it'll be very nice to see more like sequels, prequels, and stuff like that down the years, which will be very nice. But if this first movie is already flopping, then we probably will not see that sequel and stuff like that. So yeah. And for the Saw 10, I just like the franchise in general. I watch every single one of them from 1 to 9, I guess, and then Spiral as well, which is a spin-off. So yeah, um, I'm actually kind of curious about the next story. I hope it's continuing from the previous one. So yeah. Next we have from Chris. So there's been this speculation about Chris. This is from Mr. Beast crew, Mr. Beast's best friend basically since day one. Not really day one, but more like since early days of the channel. Chris has been there, and yeah. People been thinking like, what happened to Chris? Why did he change from the left to the right? Like, what happened to him basically? And he, said something about it. He is on HRT and it's only been 2 months, which is, some people took it, like crazy take, and yeah, it's fine. I feel like I don't know. I personally don't care. I feel like this section I also don't care. It's his choice, He has the rights to do it, but yeah, it's just how it is. It's just that some people actually don't accept that he actually changed. They thought that he changed from something good to something bad, worse. So yeah, but again, at the end of the day, it's his choice. At this point, if he regrets it, I feel like there is no way going back. I think maybe there is. I don't know, but I feel like by the looks of things, he's not gonna go back. He's just gonna go forward with it. So um, yeah, I feel like it's just what it is. So yeah, if you dislike, then so be it. If you like it, then so be it. It's his choice at the end of the day. So yeah, I personally don't care. I just watch Mr. Beast just for Mr. Beast. So yeah. Next we have number 10. We have Tanner Cook. So this YouTuber, he made a prank and it went wrong and someone actually shot him, and yeah, he was then hospitalized, which it's I don't know, like maybe some people don't know the concept of prank is that you actually inform the people you prank at first. So yeah, yes, I feel like the way to put it together is that every prank video is actually staged. I guess the better ones, the good prank video, is when people who got pranked are actually already been notified at the first time. So that nothing will ever will go wrong because they already get notified. I feel like that's a good prank, a good type of prank. So yeah. Some people actually, supported the shooter, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. There is actually someone explaining that the shooter is actually not that all right. They actually take a look at the background of the shooter, and yeah, they were not a kind people. So there's that. Also, some people also, defend the YouTuber for basically the person that shot overreacted. But again, I feel like, if you got harassed and you got assaulted, they're just defending themselves, right? So yeah, there's that. I don't know how to take with this one. I feel like pranks overall is bad unless you already informed the people you prank. So yeah, I know it becomes staged, but at least staged prank videos will cause no harm at the very least. So there's that. But if you go all in, not informing, then things might actually go wrong, and things like that might happen, which it had happened. So yeah, I do hope that he got the lesson from this. And yeah, but yeah. Anyway, that is all. We finally reached towards the end of this video from the channel update and live update. Channel update, we have 345 subs now, which is kind of crazy. This week alone, I think I gained like 20 plus, which is kind of insane. So thank you for that. Live update, I actually just like applied for a job and I actually got accepted. So yeah, with this one as well, I would say that I will be very busy from now on. I might not make as many video game videos. I do have prepared some for the next month, but like maybe for the things that happen, this one is a little bit difficult. I don't know how I will be able to do this every week. I will see. And then for the chess video, I think I will, slow down with that, starting from like 2 weeks from now, I think. And then the DR survival. Honestly, with the DR survival, I'm kind of burned out. I'm already bored with, DR survival, so I might actually, reduce that even more, like maybe only twice every week or even once a week. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah. Um, anyway, there's that. I know there is actually an event right now. There is the Easter event. I actually haven't played the game since last month, and yeah, there's that. It's just what happened. So yeah, I guess there's that. I will be working soon, hopefully. Maybe hopefully this starting this month, and then I will be. Yeah, it's a full time as well. And I'm also using a shifting system, which means that sometimes I will be working at night, which is nice. It means that during the daytime I can record videos, but sometimes I also will record like in daytime, and in nighttime I cannot record for stuff. So there's that. But yeah, it's just for heads up basically. So yeah, but anyway, I think that is about this one. If there is anything more, I'll probably make video out of it. If not, then I'll probably make another live update in the next episode of things that happened this week will happen next week, basically on week 15. But for now, I think that's about this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay healthy. I will see you again next week in the next things that happened this week on week 15. It'll be from April 7th to April 13th. So yeah, the second week of April basically. So yeah, but and anyway, until then, see ya.